Expect a thing. And you get $5 grand for less than 2 minutes work.
Look, if the syndicate wants Limehouse beat, let me do it on a level with Mystic Star all the way.
Grow up, Johnny. If the nag had a chance, you think I'd have hired a broken-down has-been like you to ride him?
Thanks. Thanks a lot. And all the time I thought you were trying...
Don't take it so hard, Johnny. If everything goes all right tomorrow, you'll be on the payroll.
Sure, in the next boat race.
Well, that's better than sweeping out stables. We might let you win once in a while, just to keep your wife happy.
Johnny, where you been? I've been telephoning all over for you.
That's a new switch. You checking on me.
You better get some sleep. You'll never be in condition to ride tomorrow.
What difference does it make? As long as your little friend Eddie is the first across the wire.
Then it's true. It is going to be a boat race.
I figured somebody would fill you in on the details.
Louis overheard you talking with Longo about it this morning. He couldn't believe it. Not after all these years and your reputation.
Yeah, what have I got to show for it? Crummy apartment and a whole drawer full of pawn tickets.
And what about your self-respect? Doesn't that mean anything to you, Johnny?
Oh, you're a fine one to talk. I suppose you were thinking about my self-respect when you went to Eddie, huh? You can cut out your act. Longo told me how I got the job.
All right, so I went to him. Well, maybe it was wrong, Johnny, but I did it for you. I didn't know it was going to be a boat race.
You mean you didn't care? All you wanted was the big dough, and you didn't care how you got it.
Oh, stop it, Johnny. You don't know what you're saying.
Look at me. I wouldn't rate a dame like you in 100 years. Not unless I was a top jockey riding high and could give you everything you wanted.
Is that why I stuck with you when the riding got rough, when the restaurant failed? All I care about's you, Johnny. For money I wanted, I'd have gone to Eddie a long time ago.
Well, why don't you go to him now? It's not too late.
Because I love you, Johnny. You're not like Eddie. You never were. Riding's more than just a fat purse to you, Johnny. It's your whole life. It's what makes you important. Not just to me, but to yourself. That's why you've got to go out there tomorrow and do the right thing.
I can't get out now. I'm in too deep.
If you really love me, Johnny, you'll find a way.
Remember, Limehouse will make his move in the far turn. You know what to do.
Yeah, I know.
Johnny, keep your ears tucked in. I'll be coming up on the inside.
Keep away from me, Eddie, or I'll plant you so far in the dirt they'll have to dig you up.
In the backstretch, it's Cash Register on the rail and Mystic Star by half a length. Limehouse by a length, Roundies and Zemling. Now it's Cash Register and Mystic Star, Limehouse by a half. Around the last turn, it's Mystic Star on the rail and Cash Register.
Come on, Johnny, you can do it.
Cash Register on the rail is dropping back. Now he's coming on again. He's going to the outside of Mystic Star. Uh-oh, there appears to be trouble between Johnny Hatton on Mystic Star and Eddie Barrows on Cash Register. Eddie Barrows is down.
That's the whole story, Mr. Matthews. I tried to warn him before the race, but he wouldn't listen.
And you're positive you didn't start swinging until after he hit you?
I swear it. You gotta believe that.
I have to do more than that, Johnny. I have to prove it to a jury.
Johnny's story was confirmed by the valet, Louis Ingram. But that in itself could not prove him innocent of the assault charge on which he was held. Investigation convinced me that the only man who could clear him was his victim, Eddie Barrows. And there was only one way to make him talk.
According to Johnny, you started the fight. He only hit back in self-defense.
It's too bad the cameras didn't pick it up that way.
Yeah, you made sure of that by cutting him in the leg so it couldn't be spotted. I don't get it. You had a great future in racing until you let a stupid grudge get the best of you.
You're breaking my heart.
You should have known Johnny wouldn't go for a boat race.
I don't have to listen to this.
But the authorities will. When they find out that you're mixed up in this with Ray Longo, they'll suspend you so fast it'll make your head swim.
You're bluffing. You don't have any proof.
I've got a witness, Louis Ingram, who'll back up everything I've said. Now wake up, Eddie. In any showdown, you'll be the one who'll suffer.
How do I know I can trust you? All you're interested in is saving Johnny's neck.
Yours, too. If you'll tell me everything you know.
Then we can make a deal?
Oh. The only deal you can make is with yourself. What happens after that is up to the stewards. But I'll promise you this much. You play it straight and I'll go to bat for you right down to the wire.
Eddie Barrows made that deal with himself. His testimony resulted in the exposure of the syndicate and a prison sentence for Ray Longo. The assault charges against Johnny were dismissed. Today, both he and Eddie are once again making racing headlines. The case you have just seen was brought to a fair and just conclusion through the efforts of a public defender.